So if you're sitting around seeing all these people get the new version 14.3.1 or .2 update and you haven't gotten anything yet and you're going, hey, when am I going to get it? Everybody else is getting these updates, but I'm not getting it. Well, it might be, and I'm not saying it is, but it might be because you have a setting that is wrong on your car. And my channel is not a big channel. I have a small YouTube channel. There's a lot of channels out there, and these guys have a ton of subscribers, and they do get early updates, sort of the big Tesla influence people, and they do tend to get things much earlier than I get them. But when I first got my car, I saw a video somewhere on YouTube. I can't remember where it's at now, but it was about making sure you get the updates fast. And there's a setting that you can check to make sure that it's set right to help you get the updates a little faster than what other people would get them. And there's one other thing that you should check also to make sure of that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go down here to your little car in the left-hand corner of your screen. Click that, and then scroll down to Software. Click that, and then scroll to where it says Software Update Preference. And there's two settings there. There's a Standard and Advanced. And if you have it on Standard, you're probably not going to get the updates as fast as someone who has it on Advanced. So the Advanced is basically allowing you to get stuff a little sooner than everybody else. Now, what benefit would there be to leaving it on Standard? And one of those benefits might be that if a software update comes out that has all kinds of glitches, and you're not really wanting to use FSD or have any software glitch problems, and you want to wait until all those bugs are worked out, then you might want to leave it in standard mode so that all that stuff could be, updated after everybody else has kind of, dealt with all the problems and taken the arrows. But if you want to get stuff as fast as possible, then you want to select Advanced. And that will help you get the software updates sooner than everybody that's left their car in the standard mode. And, maybe there's some risks for that if you leave it in Advanced and you get a software update that's all buggy and it's got problems and it's a nightmare, and then you have to wait until the next update comes out and you got to deal with all those bugs with that, especially with FSD. That's just part of that. But if you're not one of those people that want to mess with all that and deal with the headaches of the bugs, maybe you want to leave it in standard mode. Now, the second thing that you might want to check as well is scroll back up here and it says AI Computer, Full Self-Driving Computer 4. You want to make sure that, if you have Computer 4, and you can click Additional Vehicle Information, you can check and make sure that's set, and that you have the AMD Ryzen processor. It does seem like these cars that have these are getting them a little sooner. So if you do have one of the newer models, you might be getting the updates a little sooner than people who do not have that. There is some speculation that people who have a high percentage of FSD miles, that they are getting their software updates much sooner than other people. I don't know if that's true, but that could be a factor. And there is some rumor that maybe Tesla is going to be taking that into consideration in the future. That if you are, if you do have a high percentage of FSD, that you will be getting updates sooner. That is a possibility, but I don't know if that's a fact yet or not. So if you're not getting the updates like everyone else, it might not be the fact that you're not a big Tesla influencer, because I'm sure not, but it might just be a setting that you have on your computer that you just need to change. And if you change that, you might start getting these updates a little sooner than what you've been getting them. And I would also check your processor and make sure that that is hardware 4. That's a possibility that that could impact that as well. And maybe if your FSD percentage is over 90, that might help you as well in the future. I'm not really sure, but hopefully this video was helpful, and if it was, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and all that good stuff, and thank you.